Hello. Hi everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Omoye's Corner. Oh my god. You know me, I actually love my live shows, but my schedule today is going to be a bit crazy. So I figure, you know what? Instead of leaving people without nothing, let me just come here and add my 2 cents to what is going on, onto the Niger matter things and all of that. But if you are new to my channel, I want to especially thank you for subscribing, for being a part of this family. Thank you so much to all my new subscribers. I see you guys. I do. But the passion to see Nigeria work, sometimes I get carried away when I start my live shows. I don't take the time to appropriately thank you guys. Thank you so much. I don't take the support for granted. To all my returning subscribers, you guys are the real MVPs. Thank you so much for your support. Shout out to every single one of you who's always showing up, always supporting. I really appreciate it. And I just want to quickly drop this one here, because I don't know. I may be able to come back later on today, but I just wanted to leave you guys with this. So, when I hear say they arrest Portable, God, I beg God. Nigeria is a joke. I'm sorry, guys. Nigeria is a joke. It's my country too, so I have every right to laugh. But you know what? It's really sad. It really, really is sad, right? The way they even arrested him, the way they were dragging him, I'm not in support of that. Why is it that these law enforcement officers we have in Nigeria, they prefer to treat Nigerians like go to arrest someone? It doesn't matter whether na paper the person thief or whether na bread or whether na it's aggression, aggressive. They will just, grab the person, start to pull them, drag them. I mean, I'm watching the video of how they're trying to arrest Portable. And I'm like, why are you guys dragging this guy on the ground? Why are you people, forcing him and carrying him like as if he's not a human being? What has the guy done? What has Portable done? Okay, so he owes a debt. Is that the way you arrest somebody who owes a debt? Do you understand? I think we need to call this out seriously. You can't be dragging people like that because all in the name of you're trying to arrest somebody. I did see a video of him trying to run, right? And jump over that fence and all of that, right? Okay, there are crimes, there are penalties for that, for escaping while you're trying to be arrested. I'm sure they have penalties for that. Why don't you fine him or maybe add to his jail time if that's what it takes? You understand? For running while they're trying to get him arrested. Why you treat the image, the way they treat people in Nigeria, the way they drag fellow Nigerians. These are not people you don't know. These are not people you're not familiar with, right? The way they drag them, it gives a very bad image to black people everywhere. I'm sorry, it's the fact. To black people everywhere. So you are affected because when people are watching that video, they're going to be wondering, okay, so this is how they treat themselves. This is how they treat them back in their own homes. When they treat them similar way outside of, their homes, everybody is up in arms. You see what I'm saying? We need to call out that act itself. I don't, whatever the crime is, unless the person, is about, life is involved, unless there's life involved, right? There's a danger of life being involved, then yeah. Do you understand? So I really, really do not support that way that they arrested Portable. I'm sorry. I really did not support it at all. They could have done it in a much humane way. And we shouldn't encourage that attitude from any of our force members. We should not. They need to learn to do things properly. If they need to go back to school, what am I even saying? With this messed up system, who's going to think about that? They don't care. Everybody's thinking about themselves. And it begs the question: you're arresting Portable. What about Yaya Bello? Yaya Bello is in Nigeria. How come you have is Yaya Bello? Me, I expected you people even at that. I will not support people or the force dragging Yaya Bello like that. I'm sorry. I will not support it. Every human being deserves to be dignified, right? You should treat them with dignity. Even if you have your ideas about them, if you're going to arrest them, you have to treat them with dignity, right? So but Yaya Bello is there. I haven't seen them. Yaya Bello has officially run and go and hide. Why are they not actively pursuing and trying to grab the man? He's there. What about all the politicians that have stolen trillions from Nigerians? What have they done? Somebody owes a debt and you want to treat him like that. This is the problem. The way you people should take the anger out on, you don't. Instead, you go after the innocent citizens. Innocent ones. That's the ones people are running all over, right? According to the story here, is that the Lagos command on Tuesday arrested controversial musician Habib Okikiola, popularly known as Portable, for refusing to pay the debt he incurred when he purchased G-Wagon from a car dealer in the state. He was garnered at Portable during the purchase of the vehicle worth 27 million, paid only 13 million, and had refused to pay the 14 million balance on the pretext that the car was faulty. I mean, the guy owes 14 million. Okay, there are ways you could have gone around that. There are ways you could have gone around that, right? He owes 14 million. You can find ways. You can take some of his property. You can take the car back or something, right? If he's refusing to pay after all attempts, you've made all the attempts that is needed and required by the law to make, then yeah, by all means, feel free to arrest. Feel free to arrest him. you know. So I don't know. I'm not in support of the way they arrested the man. I'm not saying don't arrest the man if he's truly been dragged for being in debt of that amount, because the person who owns the business has a business to run and he needs his funds, right? But there are ways to go about it. I'm sorry. The Nigerian police force needs to do better. It needs to do better. You can't be treating your citizens like that, and you turn around in the same breath and say your friends, the police is friends with the citizen. How is that proving? How are you proving that you're friends with the people when you're treating the same people in that manner? Explain it. Explain it to me. It doesn't make any sense at all. I'm not in support of this attitude where you have politicians that have stolen trillions and are in that country. You haven't done anything to arrest them. You haven't called them out. You people are not actively looking for the criminals are right in front of you. You are not doing anything about it. Even some of your bosses are criminals. You're not doing anything about it. But you see a citizen, that's when you have the power. That's when your muscles come out. You guys hear about Matawali? You know how many people they've taken in, is it where now, Zamfara State or wherever he comes from? Somebody can correct me in the comment section, right? 500 people were kidnapped. Did you guys see the convoy of Matawali? Did you guys see it? Hey, God, I beg you. If you see the convoy of Matawali, if you see the type of vehicles that he has that are protecting him, that he rides with, you will really wonder. All the people, the security people, the police force, whatever they are, that are supposed to be protecting the people are all protecting one man in his own state where 500 people were kidnapped. And he's the defense minister, right? So you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. Is he not the defense minister in Nigeria? Is he not aware that 500 of his people were taken? Is he not aware of that? And he's going around in convoys of heavy machinery, heavy vehicles. I kid you not. It's so sad to see. The people that they ought to call out, that man, they're supposed to they drag him like Nama meat right now. The northern youth are supposed to be dragging him 500. Do you know what 500 people are? Do you know what 500 people are? Those are children, most likely fathers to be, even if they are not fathers yet, fathers to be, nation builders, women, children, taking just like that 500 people, not be not be item when they not be gari when they take, not be bag of rice, not be things, human beings, soul, body, spirit. They just carry 500, boom, just like that. Nothing happens. Nothing is happening. Nigerians have become desensitized. People are 500 souls gone in one day, just like that. Nobody's saying anything. And Matawale is going around, a whole defense minister in his own freaking state. 500 people gone like that. When are they calling him and make him accountable for that? When? When are they going to call him out and and ask him questions? Ask him questions. Where is he? Where 500 people are disappearing in his own home state? Is that not maddening? And then on the other hand, though, me and hearing your Tinubu, God I beg, oh. God I beg, oh, this country, Nigeria, they need to be brought down. Yeah. It's disgusting. I'm not even going to. Meanwhile, airport tax. Oh God. Hey, in one breath, he suspended the cyber security levy. Now he's now collecting. He wants to be collecting airport taxes. What's it called? Tolls from airport users. So imagine the number of people that travel in Nigeria. You now have to pay a toll to travel with your own money. It's not like they have improved anything in the airport. It's not like the bathrooms are working as they should. It's not like there's constant light. You guys remember there was a time airport, there was no light anywhere. I am sure if you go and look at their what's it called, the rooms where they watch, how flights are coming in, observation room. I don't know what they call them. Somebody can tell me. The tower, is it the tower, whatever, right? Where they watch and give instructions to pilots flying in and out when they should land, when they shouldn't land, when they should take off, and when they shouldn't. You will find out that they have not even done one upgrade. There's nothing. You want to be taxing people. If Nigerians know what is good for them, they ought to protest and push back on that bullshit. I'm telling you, excuse my French. Toll for airport user, make it make sense. So when you're buying ticket that is expensive, is already in the millions, you also have to consider putting money aside for toll for places that they have not improved upon. The road said that you will drive to the airport is not fixed. In between, you are praying, or you hopefully nobody comes and attacks you and takes your car and drives away with it while you're trying to get to the airport. Nigerians, hey God. Federal government directs federal airports to start collecting tolls from Nigerians at airport gates. It also approves, that's another one that they are trying to do, plans to deduct 20 trillion from pension funds for infrastructure development. My people. Meanwhile, pensioners have not been paid. Was it not in Yaya Bello state that people were crying non-payment of salary? There are many people that have not been paid their pension. 20 trillion is sitting in a pension fund that these people now want to lay their hands on. And everybody is folding their hands and watching. Hey, God, I beg. I don't know the kind of demonic entity that's sitting in Nigeria. Until Nigerians wake up and do the needful, it's not going to stop. This man is ready. What was that image? There was a painting that was done, a cartoon kind of thing that was done, where Agbado was squeezing every liquid out of every somebody's body. That's exactly, talk about art coming to life. That's exactly what's going on in Nigeria right now. Yeah. And meanwhile, MC Oluomo's son graduated from MIT. Agbero has a son that's graduating for MIT. Hey, no diss to him, right? He's taking care of his son. The guy seems they said he was the best in his class. Whatever, congratulations to the boy, right? But in the same breath, he has he has trampled on other people's children, on the opportunity of other people's children to thrive. He has trampled, he has snuffed life. Liquid blood is in the hands of MC Oluomo, but his child is doing well. Okay, I leave that there. So, guys, that's all I quickly wanted to come and tatafo and talk about for now. So I may come out later on in the day, but I just wanted to leave you. I wanted to leave my thoughts on these issues for right now, but we'll see how it goes. But I'll let, of course, you guys will know once I put schedule a live. You guys will be aware. So thank you very much for listening, for joining. And if you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe. Let's take this to the permanent site and leave your comments. Let me know your thoughts. If you have anything that you think I've missed in all of this, please let me know in the comment section as well. I'll be waiting to read your comments, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye.